welcome to Sport Conditioning. For today's workout, you need minimal equipment. All you need is a step. I'm using a patio chair. You also need, or ideally you would have anyways, a couple of weights. I'm using 2 milk jugs. Use whatever you have on hand. We're doing bent over rows with those weights. You can also add them to your step-ups if you'd like, but I think your legs are going to be tired even without the weights. Just depends on how tired you want to make them. So once you have that, you can get your tunes going. Make sure you have some water. If you're like me and you're doing this outside, it is hot. So take care of yourself, pace yourself. There's only 6 exercises today, but there's a lot of endurance going on. So I think by the end, you're going to be tired. We will see how it goes. So once you're set up, let's get started with a warm-up, starting with some forward arm circles. And some backwards arm circles. And we'll loosen up the hips a bit, doing some hip circles, side to side, front and back. As you get warmer, you can get a little bit more extreme with those circles. And other way. Awesome. Open your arms nice and wide, cross them in front. Nice, easy swings. And moving into your hips, doing some hurdle steps. Just going to step over. If you have a big log, and other way. Last ones. Excellent. Moving into some reverse lunges with an arm raise just to get a bit more into the hip flexors. You're going to take a big step back into that reverse lunge, raise your arms up, and then you're just going to alternate sides. This is a reverse lunge. One more each way. We'll move a bit more into the hamstrings, doing some walkouts. So keep your legs nice and straight. Walking out to that high plank position, and then back up. Going for 5. Last one here. Awesome. Okay, so you should be feeling somewhat warm. We're going to alternate between 2 exercises. We'll do 5 of the first exercise, 15 of the second, then 10 and 10, and then 15 and 5. So they're just 2 pyramids which are going opposite to each other. So our first exercise is a step up with a lunge back. So what you're going to do, using weight as an option, so you're going to step up, keeping this foot flat on that step, and then step back. So that's 1 rep, step up, step back. So flat foot here, both legs bent at 90 degrees in that lunge. You do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Second exercise is a high plank to a shin tap. So I'm going to back up here. In your high plank, you're going to push back with your one arm, touch your shin. High plank, push back with one arm, touch your shin. 1 on each side counts as 1 rep, so it's 30 total, 15 per side. Take breaks as you need them. That one you can also do on your elbows. You would push back, you're not going to be able to touch your shin, but you're just going to push your hips up in the air as high as you can, and you're pushing back, trying to get that shoulder engaged. So if your wrist can't handle it, you can try it on your elbows, still trying to create that pike position. Okay, are we ready? Step ups and step backs, 5 per side. Add weight if you'd like. Here we go. Step up, step back. Take breaks as you need them. Switching sides at 5. Excellent. Then you're into the high plank with the shin taps. Tight core. And come up, touch your shin. Touch your shin. Lots of endurance here. Push with that hand. It's 5 at my pace. Push hard with that hand, just like downward dog. That's 10. Awesome. Okay, so now we're on to our 10s. 10 step up and step backs on each leg. 10 plank to shin taps. Move at your own pace. Here we go. Press up through a flat foot. Keep your body nice and upright at all times. Try not to fall over. Switching sides at 10. Is that right? No. Make sure you're actually switching sides. Plank to toe taps or shin taps. 10 of these. Nice tight core. Push with that shoulder. Get your hips right up. That's halfway. One more each way at my pace. Head rush. All right, 15 step-ups with the lunge back. When you're ready, staying upright, using that glute, pushing through the heel to drive it right up. Using weights if you're feeling strong. Three more at my pace. Excellent. Switching sides. This is 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Plank to shin taps. Last time for 5. Push those hips up. Push back from the shoulder. Okay, grab a quick drink. We're into our next 2 exercises. So next up we have push-ups with the chair. I'll show you a couple different versions, and side-to-side shuffles. So with the chair, if you want to make it more challenging, you put your feet on the chair, hands on the ground, like here, starting with 5. If you're doing this one, really focus on nice and low and back up. You should feel strong enough to do that. Now if you want it a bit easier, flip it around so your hands are on the chair. You're thinking about lowering your chest to the chair, going for 5, lowering down, back up. The higher the chair is, the easier it'll be. So you may end up going onto the back of the chair, which is even higher, or using a wall. So you can adjust your height to make the push-ups easier. We have 5, 10, 15, and then we're alternating those with shuffle steps. So if I take my 2 milk jugs here to make my course, I'm going side to side. That's 1. So first round is 5 push-ups, 15 shuffles. Are you ready? Feel free to change the push-ups as you need to. And for your shuffles, obviously, the longer your course, the tougher it'll be. So you can choose as well how long you want to make that course. Here we go. 5 push-ups, nice and low, tight core. And then 15 side-to-side shuffles. Stay on your toes. Touch the ground at either end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be cardio and your legs should be burning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Yes, it burns. All right, we have 10 and 10 next. So I'm going to show our moderate version with my hands on the seat. You can choose what works for you. Make sure your form is beautiful and you're able to get full range. Here we go. Awesome, side to side shuffles for 10 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, 15 push-ups. So go a little higher. I'm going to go on the, what do we call those, armrests. You choose. Find something at the right height for you, or maybe go flat on the ground on your knees. 15 push-ups. Make them pretty. Here we go. Nice smooth breathing. Awesome. 5 shallow runs. Let's make these count. 3, 4, 5, Let's take a break, grab a drink. All right, this next one is more stability. So grab your weights. What you're gonna do is a single leg deadlift with a row. So for this one, you're going to be standing on your one foot, always keeping your hips square to the ground. Come down, row, and back up. You're doing 5 on each side. If you want, depending on the weights you have, maybe you'll do both arms at the same time and then you'll end up doing double the reps. It's totally up to you. And if you struggle with the balance, then with your back leg, you can just rest it gently on the ground to give you some balance, but still keeping most of your weight on the front leg. All right, so 5 of those each side, and then we have 15 V-sets or jackknives, depending on your ability. So jackknives, you're here, you're gonna come up, trying to keep your legs as straight as possible. And V-sets, you're lying back, you're coming up, but you're just bending your knees as you come up. If you have trouble with that, place your hands behind you. Same thing, just giving yourself a little boost with those hands, all right? So let's start with the single leg deadlift, 5 per leg, doing a row at the bottom of that deadlift. One, 2, 'Switch sides at 5. The mosquitoes are having a heyday with me. Excellent. After your 5 on each side, you have your V-sets or jackknives for 15. Lifting everything at the same time so that your shoulders and your torso all come off the ground. Five more at my pace. Excellent. All right, we have our single leg deadlifts for 10 this time. Lots of balance here. So if you're doing one weight at a time, you're standing on the opposite leg. Oh man, next time I'm bringing bug spray. Switching sides at 10. Still focusing on keeping those hips square as you come down into that deadlift, driving those elbows straight up to the sky, keeping your neck relaxed. V-sits or jackknives. Here we go. Single leg deadlifts with the row. Those hips square, keep your core engaged so your back is protected. Awesome. Let me just slap some mosquitoes here. All right, other side. Square hips, tight core. Awesome. All right, 5 V-sits. Let's make these count. So you're gonna squish up to the top and then lower yourself super slowly for these 5. Challenge yourself. Coming up, squish, slow, 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 slow. Breathe. Two more. Last one. Excellent. Hope that feels really good. All right, let's stretch this out, starting with your calves. So what you want to do is bring one leg behind you, push that heel down into the ground, Feel a good stretch through that calf, making sure both your toes are pointing straight forward. And then from here, what you can do is bend that back knee so you feel the stretch more into your Achilles tendon, maybe a bit into the arch of your foot. And switching sides, push that heel down. And try bending that knee. Awesome. Moving into your quads, standing on one foot. Grab onto the opposite. Stay nice and tall. Try to keep your knees side by side. And you can switch sides. Take one foot, cross it in front of the other, reach down for the ground. Feel the stretch through the outside of that hip and into your hamstring. And switch sides, crossing the other foot in front. Let's stand it up. Bring one arm across, stretching at the back of that shoulder. Switching sides. Bring your elbow up to the sky, stretch out your lats and triceps. Switching sides. Bring your arms out to the side, point your thumbs behind you, keep these shoulders down, and then just squeeze back, hold that squeeze, stretch out your chest while working those scapular muscles. All right, awesome job today. I hope you had fun. I'll see you for our next session.